Most people with a YouTube channel want their videos to be perfect. They want the camera quality to be amazing, the audio to be super crisp, and overall they just want their videos to be a representation of everything that they're capable of, and everything that they see in their mind they want, perfectly portrayed in their video that they post. The problem is that there's no such thing as a perfect video, and actually pursuing perfection halts progress. How many times have you had an idea in your head that just stays there because you never get to the point where you're ready to execute on it because you're retooling it and rewriting it in your mind, and it never is done and ready for you to start filming? When you're fixated on perfecting every little detail of your video so that it can be the perfect video and the perfect representation of all your talents and skills, you end up writing it and rewriting it, shooting it and reshooting it, editing it and re-editing it, and it never gets done, and you finally bail on it because you don't ever think it's going to live up to the standard that you set in your head, and you never make progress, and you end up never publishing anything. Overthinking is one of the biggest barriers to progress, and I do it all the time where I have this idea of something that I'm going to shoot, and halfway through I'm like, this is stupid, no one's going to like this. I'm better off just eating ice cream because that's going to be a more productive use of my time. Wish it never is. But you have to embrace imperfection, and every time you make a video, you're learning as you go. If you never finish anything, there's nothing to learn from and there's nothing to improve upon. Your viewers appreciate your message and your effort and your consistency, your presence, your personality. They're not going to notice all the little imperfections that are probably going to drive you nuts. My most popular video of the past year is probably my least favorite. It was a video where I took this camera right here into Dick's Sporting Goods and walked around filming myself in public. I really don't like that video. There's a lot of things that I look at and think I could have done a lot better, or I should have done differently. And if I didn't post that, I wouldn't have gotten all of the new subscribers that I have in the past 6 or 7 months. That video is responsible for 35% of my traffic and 25% of my new subscribers. So if I don't post that video that I really don't like, I wouldn't be talking to you, and you probably wouldn't be seeing this video right now. I almost didn't post that video, and I would have missed out on so much if I would have let those imperfections, sway me from actually going through and posting it and completing it. I would have missed out on so much of the growth that I've had over the past 6 or 7 months, and really found a lot of joy in making these kinds of videos, because that really set me on a path to like, oh, I think that there is an audience for people who think just like me, and that resonated with them. You never know what's going to catch on and resonate with others, and the more that you publish, the more you put out there, the more likely it is that someone's going to find gold in what you're publishing and continue to come back and want more from you. One thing that's helpful to me is to have a deadline for when I'm going to stop working on this video and just finish it and post it. If someone were paying me to make a video for them or for their business or something, they would have an expectation that the video would be done by a certain date or within a certain time frame. If I don't do that for myself, then I may procrastinate or put it off because it's not super important. I need to treat myself like I am my own client.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
So if I tell myself I'm going to work on this video this weekend, and by 5 o'clock on Sunday before we have dinner, I am going to be done with it. So I will pace myself out and make sure that I've got everything done before that date. And if I'm done a little bit early, I can tweak it a little bit, but come 5 o'clock, I'm gonna call it good, and I'm going to post it, and I'm going to move on to the next thing in my life. As you approach creating content for your channel, try not to overthink things, and remember that perfection prevents progress. Did I just make that up? PPP, that's not too bad. A done video is better than a perfect video, because a perfect video never gets done. I just made that up too. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I'm pretty sure that's an original thought that just came out of my head. So trademarking it, use it if you have to, but I can't even remember what I just said. It was gold. And it's gone. It's gone. Crap.